Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I realize I have not updated you guys on a pregnancy update in so long. I have had such a stressful time, and I will get into it in this video because this is my second trimester update. I'll kind of touch back on my first trimester and I will be doing my makeup in the meantime, so those are my videos. Multitasking. So first trimester, I had terrible nausea. And everyone was like, oh, you definitely are going to be having a girl. Because it was so different with my son. I had nausea, but it wasn't this severe at all. I mean, it was life-changing. I could not do simple things, just simple everyday things like washing the dishes or doing laundry. The house just became a wreck. And then I would say, honestly, like 14, 15 weeks is when the nausea finally let up. I'm not really experiencing any now. I am 17 weeks today. So, and aside from the nausea, I also had started a flare-up of my ulcerative colitis, which was really scary. That whole situation, I'm still on the tail end. I'm on prednisone, which is freaking scary because there's risk of like low birth weight with that. But like the benefits outweigh the risks, according to my doctor. It's just really hard to make these decisions when you have this baby growing inside of you and you want to do everything properly and just give this baby the best start possible, but your body is just not working properly because you have an autoimmune disease. It's really isolating because you just feel really alone and like you have to make these crazy decisions. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. My OB and my gastroenterologist, my primary care physician, like they were all on different pages, and I'm just like, please, like, make the bleeding stop. So if any of you are familiar with ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, it is in my case, ulcerative colitis, it gets very severe very fast, and it is life-threatening. I've had to have hospitalizations where I receive blood transfusions. It's just basically the mucosal lining of your intestines is not sufficient with absorbing nutrients, and you basically just are passing blood instead of stool. This video, I guess I should have done a disclaimer. It is definitely TMI, but it is what it is. Anyway, to have that much inflammation in pregnancy is really, and pain. The pain can get pretty substantial. It's pretty dangerous to have bleeding and active inflammation while you're pregnant. It can lead to miscarriage, but not getting it under control just wasn't an option. And the only real thing that works for me right now is prednisone, which is a corticosteroid, which is just, the side effects are terrible anyway. So for the past few weeks, I've been in a pretty difficult spot. I wouldn't say like depressed or anything. I've certainly experienced mood swings. That's a side effect of the prednisone that I'm very familiar with due to past experiences and weight gain and water retention and insomnia, and it's like pregnancy and prednisone mixed. Like, it just exacerbates everything. So it's been a little rough, but I've been maintaining, keeping it together. It's been hard to work. So as far as work goes, I am an emergency medical technician. I am in school right now to become an advanced emergency medical technician, and school and work and having a toddler and just everything. It's been a lot. I don't know. It's just been a lot. But I'm okay. So fast forward to where we are today. I am on 30 milligrams of prednisone a day. Last week I was on 40. The bleeding has subsided. There's still a little bit of residual inflammation for sure, I know. But I have an appointment with the high risk OB in a couple of weeks. It's just one thing after another. So I got my genetic testing done, and it came back for, I have a very high risk of having a child with Down syndrome or trisomy. And I got that call yesterday, and I freaked out and cried all day. And I think I've cried today some more. Today I went in to my OB to have a more comprehensive and determining blood test. It's called the Maternity 21. It also, with high accuracy, tells you the gender, which during ultrasound, the technician did say that she thought that she saw a scrotum, so I'm just assuming that it's a boy anyway. So I've been really stressed out, really, like beyond what I would wish on anybody, but I'm okay. So I don't know how long I have to wait. I've gotten like 5 different responses. My doctor said could take up to 2 weeks. The lady on the phone yesterday told me that it should take a few days. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm almost jaded, or I don't have a lot of faith in just how everything is ran in the medical community, which is so ironic, but I only deal with trauma medicine. So in my work, I deal with the pre-hospital setting, which is like a very detail-oriented, set and structured way to deal with traumas or medical emergencies. Obviously you have to change it up because every patient is different, but just this whole medical community that we have in America, obviously I'm so grateful for having health insurance and having access to medical care. Obviously it's wonderful, and I am blessed beyond what other people have access to. I'm very aware. I've traveled, and I know the realities of how very fortunate I am. But it is so frustrating and stressful and not personable, or it's just very like cold in my opinion, and just kind of they just treat you like another number. I don't know. It's just like, doctors, they don't have much time with you, and I have so many questions all the time. They're probably like so annoyed with me. And then just being in the medical field and kind of knowing what questions to ask and doing research, they're probably just like, this girl is too much. But my health is so important because I for sure know what it's like to not have health. When I was admitted years ago and had 2 blood transfusions, I was in hypovolemic shock. I was not doing well. I was in compensation. My body, was regulating blood pressure, and I was very tachycardic, which means high heart rate, but it wasn't gonna last. I wasn't doing well. I was really pale. I was down to like 90, 89 pounds. So, and I just felt like my life was slipping away. But the hospital helped me. They got me. I was in the hospital for like a month. And so I haven't lost all faith, but it is very difficult. It's difficult to get all of your doctors on the same page. I would say impossible. But that's where I'm at. So right now, as we speak, I am just waiting to receive my results, and it's extremely stressful. But so I guess on the test, the first test I had, it's elevated AFP hormone, and that can be an indicator that you're carrying a child with chromosomal abnormalities, or it can be a number of other things, such as inflammation. Oh gosh, hello everybody. So I don't know where we were, but this elevated AFP hormone, it can indicate chromosomal abnormalities, but it can also be because of many other things, such as inflammatory markers, which mine are pretty high because I am having an active flare-up. It can be due to advanced maternal age, and I will be 41 in 2 days. Most stressful birthday ever. Let's see. It can be, the doctor told me this, it can be because of a tumor or like cancer. It can be anything. Honestly, there can be a number of reasons why you have an elevated AFP. So it's not just because you're having a chromosomal abnormality. It can be something that's going on with the placenta that it picked up. So I opted to have a more conclusive test. And that is where we're at right now. So that's my update. I'm just pretty much in limbo. So if you want to stay tuned, please watch out for my next video, which will be the results, the comprehensive results of this pregnancy. I am going to be just a complete stress case for 2 weeks or however long it takes to get these results. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys.